Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, today we're going to be going over my Robinhood portfolio. I haven't really been looking at it for the past few weeks, so let's actually see how my portfolio is doing. And let's go check it out right now. Okay. As you see, we are at $7,669, and the market's still open right now, and we're up 0.16% so far today. Let's look at the past week. Oh, in the past week we're up 5.85%, which is pretty good. And in the past month, we're up 7.81%. That's awesome. So let's go over some of the holdings that we have. This is AG&C Investments, my REIT. Let's see how it's been doing in the past month. As you see, in the past month, it is up 3.39%, which is pretty good. Let's actually look at the 3 months. So it's basically been holding steady. Let's look at Apple. Apple is at 193, up 1.15% today. Let's actually look at the past month, up 10%. I'd say that this year, since the beginning of this year, that the market's basically been going straight up, which is actually kind of, to me, it's kind of concerning because the market's going up really fast. As you see, as soon as the big correction happened with the trade war and everything, basically the market's just been going up straight up, as you see. And for all I know, there's probably going to be a correction soon, or at least a little dip, because I mean the market's just been going up straight up basically. And I don't know, maybe it'll go up to all-time highs, but we'll have to see. And right here we have Aurora Cannabis. It is down 2% today, and for the past month it is up 21%, and for the past 3 months it's up 83%. Look at this, 83% up for Aurora Cannabis. That is crazy. See, like I've been basically saying, as soon as that little correction happened, boom, it just went straight up. And it has pulled back a little bit, but it's still probably in that trend of going up until some news happens, then we'll go down. And the next one we have here is Amazon. Amazon's at $1,800 already. See, I was actually thinking about selling my Amazon stock at $1,900 to start allocating my money somewhere else. As you see, Amazon's up 7%, 7.63% in the past month, and in the past 3 months up 23%. Yeah, I'll probably sell my Amazon stock at $1,900, or if it keeps going up, then I'll put a stop loss just to secure some money. And the next one we have is Activision. Activision's still a stock that I'm actually looking at because it has been hammered in the past few months. Let's actually look at the 1 month chart. I believe it's bouncing back. Yeah, it's bouncing back. It is up 9.87%. And let's look at the 3 months. It's staying steady. And the past year, as you see, it was at highs of $83 and now it's at $47. So if it does decide to bounce back, then that'll be great. And as you see, I actually got in at a very good price by only put in about 189. I actually put in $172, and I'm up 9.49% so far. And maybe I'll start putting in some more money, get this into a 4 or 5 figure position. Maybe 4 figure, 5 figures too high. I don't even have that much money in my portfolio. Maybe I'll get this to $1,000 if there's a little dip sooner or later. But yeah, so far I've gotten pretty good with Activision Blizzard. Probably hold on until it gets close to its all-time highs, and then I'm gonna cut it and start allocating my money somewhere else, getting into those great deals. Let's actually look at the PE ratio. Yeah, look at that. It's a fair PE ratio. So I would assume that around here it was probably at around 40 or 50 PE or around there. So the next one we have is Boeing, another stock that's been hammered because of the accident, the crashing of their airplane. Let's actually look at the 1 month chart. In the past month, it is down 11.92%. Excuse me. Let's actually look at the 3 months and see where its all-time high is. All-time high, it was at around 440, and right now it's at 390. So I don't know if this is still a good time to buy in. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know if this is still a good time to buy in, but actually, it might actually be a good time to buy in. As you see, I'm still up 12% on my total return. That's pretty good considering that from the dip, I was actually up quite a bit if that accident did not happen and this stock corrected back down. But as you see, the PE ratio 21, I'd say it's pretty fair. I'd say around, I think this was probably a good time to get in. Now it went up basically almost 10% or around there since the lowest point here. So I would say that was around here would be a good point. 390s, almost getting to the 400s already. And it's bounced back pretty quickly, I'd say. The next one I have here is Alibaba. Alibaba at 181, my average cost is still pretty high at 187. But let's actually see what Alibaba's been doing in the past month. As you see, Alibaba down 2.35%. I'd say it's been steady in the past month. And in the past 3 months, it's up 35%. So I'd say at its lowest points, I was down considerably, but I just held on. I'd say if you didn't get into buying stocks in the past when it has hit its lows, then if you did, then you will have gotten such great deals on almost every single stock that's been down. Considering that this whole year, since basically the beginning right here, the beginning of January of the new year, stocks just skyrocketed up, straight up. And it's kind of crazy. I'd say that sooner or later there's gonna be some red days coming up because we haven't really seen red days. As you see in the past 3 months for me, I am up 68% to when I was at the lows of $4,000. It's been crazy. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Canopy. I haven't really been paying attention to the cannabis markets, but I assume that Canopy is doing very well, just like Aurora Cannabis. Oh my god, actually it is down 10%. Past 3 months, up still 61%, but it has been trending downwards. And I don't know if this would be a good time to buy, honestly. I'll have to keep looking at Canopy. Maybe it seems that it's trending downwards, so I'd say continue to keep going down. Just have to keep an eye on this one. And with these cannabis stocks, I probably wouldn't put that much of a position in because it's still kind of risky. And it's so volatile, you really don't know what's going on. You just have to really play the technical analysis on these ones. Let's go on to the next one, Facebook. Facebook is at 174. I'm still down on this one. Probably should have put a lot, but I didn't have money at the time. This is the thing with my portfolio. I really don't put in that much capital in because I have my money allocated somewhere else. And one thing that I was thinking about in the past few weeks is if I should start swing trading. Not all of the portfolio, not sell everything that I have right now and start swing trading like that. But I think that once I sell off my Amazon stock, I will in fact start swinging. Not right now because I feel like most of these stocks have just been going up. So right now, buying anything, there's a limited time. I mean, a limited potential to go up. Since everything's been going up, it's bound to come down sooner or later. So I'd say once I sell off, I'll be heavy in cash. Oh, and as you see, Facebook, it is up 35% in the past 3 months. That is crazy. Still down. This was a great opportunity to buy for Facebook. Facebook's such a good one to get into at 124. If you would have gotten at 124 or even in the 120s, 129 even, oof, you would have been up a huge amount. I don't even know how much of a percentage that is from 124 to 174 so far. That's $50. That's maybe like a good 30%, 30+% right there. That's crazy. The next one we have is Microsoft. And Microsoft, it is at almost 120, so I'd say it's been doing very well. As you see, I'm doing pretty good. My average cost is at $98. Total return is 20% so far. Let's look at the 3 months. 1 year, it is up 30% for the year, which is pretty good considering how big Microsoft is. It has a market cap of $900 billion. Maybe this one's going to be the next $1 trillion company. And as you see, it's actually one of the ones that actually made new all-time highs. That's crazy. Good job, Microsoft. You're doing very, very good. And let's go on to NVIDIA. I know NVIDIA still hasn't recovered fully. As you see, my average cost is ridiculously high. I'm still down 16%. I might have to average down on this. I might have to once I sell off my Amazon stock. Let's look at the 3 months. Even though it's in the past 3 months, it's basically been up 40%, it is still not close to its all-time highs. Its all-time highs were at 289, and it's at 180. Honestly, I might start putting a lot of money into this one. But we all know that in their earnings, they did not do very good, and that's why they dropped very, very badly. Along with the trade war and their earnings, this made this stock basically don't go down 50% or more than 50%. But yeah, if you got into this stock at the 130s, you are doing very, very well right now. It is basically a $50, another 30-40% gain so far. And if it decides to go all the way back to its all-time highs, double your money very quickly. But I'll be careful because like I said, I feel like the market's just been going straight up for the past 3 months. Gotta be very careful. I'm buying stuff right now. Gotta make strategic go buys. Oh, and then we have Tesla. This is the stock I put in $2,000. Let's see if you can see my average price somewhere over here. 280. I bought about, well, how much did I buy? I bought 7 shares for $19.60 at 280. Once I bought that, like, it still continued to go down. I believe it went down to like 260. I believe around 260. Yeah, 260. I bought it at 280, 260. If I was just a little bit more patient, I should have just put in 50%. Should have put in 1,000 at 280, and then I put another 1,000 at its lows of 260, and I would have had an average cost of 270. But I just went straight in. That's probably a mistake on my part. I should be more patient. And for me, it's up $6. I don't plan on selling it till it hits 320. 320s around here. If it can hit 320, I'm gonna put a stop loss in, and if it goes up, if it keeps going up, then I'll put another stop loss. I'm just doing this for a swing. How long have I been in this for? March 5th. It's been a month already, so this is a long swing. If I was more patient, then I would have been in at 260, and it would have been at 286 already. That's a good 10% gain right there. But yeah, sometimes you gotta be more patient. I gotta be patient now. Since I got in right here, I basically waited double the time for it to come back. And yeah. So what I plan to do is sell my Amazon shares once it hits around $1,900. Sell them, wait for the markets to go down, start averaging down on these big ones. I want to put some money into NVIDIA. And honestly, I want to get into Aurora Cannabis for a swing. But Aurora Cannabis is at like $9 right now. $8.99. So it's actually pretty high. It's up 83%. I gotta be careful when it comes to this one, because you don't know if there's any good or bad news. If there's bad news for Aurora Cannabis, you know that stock's going down 10, 20, 30% out of nowhere fast. It's just that fast when it comes to these cannabis stocks. Super volatile. I want to put some into Aurora Cannabis. Activision is another good one. Boeing, I'm still thinking about Boeing. Facebook, it's up 3% today, so there's no way I'm putting money in. NVIDIA is one I'm looking at, because that one I'm still down huge on. Another company that I've actually been looking at, but I've been kind of skeptical of, is this one, IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties. And in the past year, look at this percentage gain, 180% in the past year. But it is starting to get a bit overvalued, way overvalued, honestly. As you see, I believe its all-time highs were 90 something, around $90. Maybe even more. Let's actually see. No, around $90. Let's see its all-time highs if we can see where does it say its all-time highs. Oh, 52-week high, $93, and it's at 76. So it's bouncing. I mean, it's going down. Why I think I want to get into this stock? It's like, as you see, it's from $93 up. It is at 76, so it's almost down $20 from its all-time highs. And look at that gain, 70%. If I was to get into this one, I would buy one share at a time. There's no way I'm gonna be putting in $2,000 just like how I did in Tesla. This one I'm gonna be very careful if I do get into this one. It is a way, as you see, the PE is at 107. It is getting very expensive. I believe I read this article right here, and it said it's probably the most expensive REIT out of all the other ones. Super overvalued. So that's why it's probably correcting right now from its insane gains that's been having in the past year and in the past 3 months. In the past 3 months, if you were into this, you're up 70%. That is huge. I wouldn't even know when to buy this stock. Like, there's one day it's up, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. 4 days is up and down 1 day. Then it's up another 4 days and it's down 2 days and it's up another 3 days. Then it's down 2 days and it's up the next 2 weeks. That's crazy. So I'm actually keeping my eye on this one, but it is very overvalued. So I'm gonna have to be very careful. If I do decide to get in, I'm gonna have to start looking at some other stocks that I feel like are undervalued, because right now most companies have been bouncing up since the beginning of this year. All these companies been going straight up like a rocket, straight up. You just have to wait for these one of those red days or a little correction or a really bad day to see some companies go down 5, 6, 7, 8% in 1 day, and hopefully that's going to be a good opportunity to buy in. Because honestly, I believe all these companies are pretty good. Maybe the cannabis companies are not that great right now, but other than that, almost all these companies, even on my watch list, are pretty good. And once you see those big red days, you put some money in, a week later maybe it'll bounce back. You get that 8%, that swing trade. And I'm only going to do some swing trading just to get some more capital so I can buy more stocks to hold for the long run, because I'm not adding any money right now. But my portfolio's been doing pretty good even though I haven't been adding anything. So I want to get out of Tesla at around 320. That'll be great. That'll be like around $400 swing right there if I'm correct. Amazon, I think my average cost is like 600 or 700, 1700 If I can get to 1900, that's $200, and I have 2 shares. That's $400. That's extra $800 right there of capital. So I'll probably have around $4,000 or $5,000 to swing. I'll just hold on to that. Then whenever there's a market correction, I'm probably gonna get into swing again, average down on my positions. Maybe I'll put in some just to hold on for the long run. Probably swing a little bit, $2,000-$3,000. Swing that. The profit that I make, keep it into my long-term positions. And that's the end of the video, everybody. Please just comment anything for the algorithm. I want to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I know I haven't been posting, but I'm reading a lot more, trying to get more knowledgeable, and I'll be putting up more videos in the future. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.